Our brave airmen have crippled the American surface fleet off the coast of Guadalcanal. 2 heavy cruisers now rest on the bottom. All that remains is 2 enemy destroyers and a handful of freighters. The current plan of action is for Congo and the rest of Task Force 6 to move into position and decisively crush the rest of the American transport fleet. In doing so, we will prevent additional Allied supplies from landing on Guadalcanal, ensuring our victory on the island. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome to another exciting episode of our Imperial Japanese campaign in War on the Sea. In the previous episode, we made multiple air attacks on an enemy task force that was heading up the coast of Guadalcanal. And let's move our zeros back over here. They were chasing off an enemy float plane, which has since proceeded north. We are trying to get a final strike in. We have 4 Vals that are from the Shortland Islands. We'll see if they can get in on this. Hopefully we can pick them up soon, and if possible. They're about to RTB, unfortunately. They have a 4-kilometer range at this point. And they're probably going to head out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the enemy task force is on that 1-hour cooldown. We have Task Force 7 just sitting outside of Guadalcanal currently, just to protect it from that surface fleet. And Task Force 6 with our Congo-class battleship is moving in. I'm kind of hoping we can encounter that task force with this task force with the Congo. It would be cool to get Congo in on some exciting action here. It's currently 1824. Still no sign of the enemy force, which is surprising. Just head up the slot. They may be heading towards Guadalcanal. There they are. Perfect. Okay. Our Vals are going to move in. I-40's moving in. Let's see how long. 2.3 hours to reach this position. 2 destroyers, 6 merchants. That is definitely them. I'm not sure where they are heading, but we are going to hit them anyway. As long as Guadalcanal is protected, that is fine. A lot of people have pointed out that the Americans have landed on this island. I am not worried about this one at all. If we just stop Allied supply from reaching this area, then, I mean, this island is useless. There's troops on here, and they're really just going to starve if they are not supplied. So they don't have a base, they don't have an airfield. Not really a concern at this point. Now, if the Allies start a base here, that would be a bigger issue, because they would be more easily be able to supply Rennell Island here and build an airfield. But there's no airfield here. It's really a non-issue for the time being. I'd rather focus on Guadalcanal and also the Florida Islands. Okay, let's see. Task Force 6, how long is it going to take you to get here? I guess Okay, let's hit them with our Vals. Let's get our Vals. Let's go to tactical. There's 2 destroyers. We have 4 Vals. Oh, here they are. Have our Vals head up here. I think I'll split off and really just hit 2 destroyers and 2 cargo ships with each Val. Let's move up this way. Get out of anti-aircraft range. Currently at an altitude of 1,000 meters. Should be good. Some people were pointing out that dive bombing at 90-degree angles would not be the best. Generally, I'd agree, but in this game, it actually seems to work out rather well because you really disperse the damage on all of the ships. So I'm going to kind of keep doing that. Especially with a payload like this. We have our centerline bomb and then our 2, what, I'm getting 250s on the wings? I am not remembering exactly, but we could quickly find out, I'm guessing. There's a recognition manual. No, it doesn't tell us the payload. Okay, that's fine. Alright, our planes are going to turn in. And I'll issue my orders. We're really just going to have all of these Vals break off here. And let's go ahead and issue it now. So number 3, you are going to... Right, let's just make it simple. Number 4, attack 4. Attack. Number 3. Attack 3. Attack. Number 2. Attack 2. Attack. And number 1, you attack number 1. Attack. There we go. I'm hoping that we'll be able to sink both of these destroyers, or at least sink one of them. If not, it'll be okay. It's no huge deal. Our surface fleet is easily capable of wiping these guys out, but rather just disperse the damage as much as possible with our final strike of the night. And they should dive bomb at this altitude, which is great. There we go. Their dual purpose guns are firing. Looking good here. There we go. Begin your dive. Man, I love this. Just too cool. Bombs away. Good hit right on the side of the ship. One of our Vals was shot down, unfortunately. Both merchant ships were hit. It looks like the Val that went for number 2 was shot down before she can drop her bombs. Okay, get out of here, boys. Start heading that way. Well, that's that, I suppose. How's this destroyer look? It looked like a pretty bad hit right in the side, actually below the waterline. I wonder what her flooding situation is like. This destroyer is alright. This cargo ship looks pretty rough, as well as this one. They'll probably sink. Can get a quick report. I'm just curious. Minor. Okay. Guess that bomb looked a bit worse than it really was, but that's fine. She's slightly damaged. We got 2 cargo ships, probably chock full of supplies or troops. And really, the cargo ships are the primary objective here. I'm going to try to get our task force with Congo in this. Our other task force, which is just sitting off of Guadalcanal, is actually pretty low on ammunition, so it's probably a good idea for me to head them back up to Rabaul so they can rearm. We should be fine to retreat. Not bad, though. 1 Val. I think I'm going to hang out just a little bit. See if these cargo ships end up going down. See the reports. Heavy flooding. Yeah, I'm going to hang out in the battle area. We'll see if one of them sinks, and if not, then I'll see you on the campaign map. Well, it looks like these cargo ships are going to be okay. Instead of heavy flooding, this one's down to moderate, so damage control is doing their work. And this one's still the same. So we're just going to retreat, and I have to wait 30 seconds again. After that, there we go. Leave, confirm. Okay, so, you know, cause some damage for the cost of 1 aircraft. I'll take it. Continue on, and be sure we can hunt them down. It looks like they were kind of heading north. I'm not sure which island they are going to. I-40, just head north of Savo Island for now. I think that's a good place for you. Convoy G1 is making her way down here. Just want to check on this. Kuma's heading up there. Okay. Pretty good position, I think. I guess I'll have... I'm just worried about Guadalcanal getting surprised landed. Those troops surprise landing on Guadalcanal again. So I'm just going to park Task Force 7 right there. And I guess this float plane can continue to operate around here. And same with this one. I figured they'd all be heading back to base now, but Japanese float planes did operate at night quite frequently. Okay. Head up there. Hopefully we can relocate this fleet. They may land here. Oh, they're right there. Enemy ship spotted near Guadalcanal. Take us 1 hour to get here. Okay, I'm gonna try to intercept. I think maybe we can get both of our fleets in on this action. I just want to avoid an encounter. Okay. All right, start moving up just a little bit. Let's see. Task Force 7 encountered. Okay, so Task Force 7 encountered them. How far away is... 18 kilometers. They should be in the battle area. I really hope so. This is going to be awesome if they are. I want to see Congo in action. All right, begin. If not, even our other task force can take them. Start. It looks like they are not. They are not in the battle area. Are you serious? I really thought they would be. Just from the map, it seemed like they were here. They were... Oh, well. It's unfortunate. Okay, well, it's time to find the enemy. There's a shape out there. Use the arrow keys to swing this around. Wow, I'm very disappointed by that. That's our formation of ships right there. Bearing probably 033. Let's see, and here's what I mean, ammo. Okay, we have 112 high explosive rounds here. Let's just go through our ammo situation. 66 in our forward magazine and 74 in the rear. 131 HE, which is what we're going to need here. It's not bad. 112 in the forward, 60 in the stern. On Cacao, I believe that's how you say it. I've been pronouncing it Keiko, and apparently that is incorrect. It is not pronounced Keiko like in Star Trek. So I'll try to fix that. Looks like we have 2 star shells here. Our secondaries though are loaded up. 884 rounds on the port side, 676 on the starboard. And it looks like I have a habit of engaging most ships on the starboard side. But right here, the targets are on our starboard side here, so those guns are going to be swinging into action first. The destroyers are moving about. Chikuma. Okay, let's go ahead and fire a couple of star shells. We're going to manually fire them. Bearing 3. How far do I think they are? Maybe 13 kilometers? 033 degrees. Fire. Just one salvo. There we go. Hold fire. Let's see where this pop up. They may be retreating. Guess we can increase speed of the formation. Okay, increase speed to 32 knots. Please? I'm not seeing those star shells anywhere. There they are. Wow, they scattered quite dramatically. Okay, fire more. Fire 033. We're going to reduce range though. Let's do 9 kilometers. There we go. Let it rip. We still don't have visual on them yet on the tactical map. We'll fire another salvo. Only guns 1 and 2 are firing. These turrets number 3 and 4 have a pretty limited arc on Chikuma, and they are doing the same. And their star shells are quite accurate, aren't they? Our star shells look pretty good though, and they are firing real rounds at us now. Looks like this destroyer is going to be the primary target. There we go, we got her. All right, let's begin issuing orders. Begin targeting her, and fire your star shells right over her, please. Let's get out of the binocular view. All right, you as well, target her. Light her up. Let's see how many rounds. 112. Just be sure to spot. Okay, high explosive fire. This destroyer will hold fire, but we'll begin working on a solution. Cacao. What are your secondaries like? Do you have arc? You do not. She's out of arc. Well, we will continue to close. Primary. Okay, just spot. Fire. Actually, hold fire if you can. I'm really not a fan of engaging right now. We're just so far away, and with the little ammunition we have. Oh, she is almost in our firing arc though. Main guns still firing star shells. Yeah, just build up that solution. Solution's at 0. Pretty pitiful. She's turning away. Let's go ahead and identify this target. Single stack destroyer. Go Gridley. That looks like her. Let's just check. Yep, go for it. All right, Gridley. Looks like we need to change our course slightly. Start heading northwest, just so we can bring our secondaries to bear. Those are going to be doing the most of the work here in this engagement. Okay, solutions at 34%. We have split off our destroyers here, and they're moving north, and they're drawing a lot of fire. I want to actually have them... I don't know what the play with our destroyers is here yet. Stop spotting. Throw as much lead down there as possible, please. And you can go ahead and open up now. Solution's only 14%. Shoot star shells if you have them. Indeed you do. Fire. How's it looking, Chikuma? Secondaries have opened up. Jeez, we are getting awfully close to her. With our two destroyers. We've crossed the T though. All of our guns can fire. No, they can't. Okay. Change course. Bring our rear turrets to bear. This other destroyer is problematic. Number 3, which is closing in quickly. Narrow fire. Make sure you're not spotting anymore. High explosive fire, please. Okay. 90%. That's perfect. That's beautiful, beautiful solutions. Making sure everyone has appropriate orders. Okay, she is on fire. She is taking multiple hits. Secondaries going off. Good job. Still have yet to be hit. Keep on turning. Okay, we have received some light damage actually, but nothing critical. Good job. That thing is up in smoke. Looks like she has a list of starboard as well. And her guns have stopped firing. Her forward mounts are not firing. She's probably out of ammunition in those magazines. Number 3 here is going to be an issue here soon. I want to focus down this one. However, we can have Cal stop targeting her. Target number 3. Fire. Fire. Primaries, what's our ammo count? Down to 58 high explosive. So let's just spot to try to conserve ammo. Let's try to identify number 3 here. Single stack destroyer. Flip through. Somers class. Is that a Somers? Yeah? Oh, it looks like it from here. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. She is getting hit already. Good stuff. This is Gridley looking extremely poor. Jeez, we're wiping up here. This is actually going much better than I thought. They probably dropped torpedoes though. Indeed they did. There they are. All right, hard to starboard. And we're going to just have our heavy cruisers slowed down to like 3 knots. I don't think we'll need to turn. Okay, you're going to break formation and turn hard to starboard. Actually, oh geez, look at all those torpedoes. Keep racing. Wow, that's a lot of torpedoes. Okay. Alright, never mind. Do not slow down. All ahead flank. Hard to starboard. I think we're going to dodge all of these fairly easily, but you can see all those torpedoes coming in there. Okay, break formation if you need to. Start moving flank. Speed. Okay, I need to micromanage my destroyers a little bit here. Alright, we're clear. We're clear. That was some erratic maneuvering. Gridley is sinking. One going down. Good job. Okay, begin targeting number 3. Fire. You as well. Fire. Chikuma, rudder amidships. Actually hard to port. Fire. And fire. Rudder amidships. You're already firing at her. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, we're going to dodge all these torpedoes rather easily. We need to start closing in anyway. And engage this merchant fleet. Okay, our destroyer is smoking. Damage control. 1 fire. Nothing too serious. Somers is sinking. Perfect. Okay, we are going to hold fire until we close in on the merchant formation. We need to form all of these up. Form up. And then course head there, please. Our 2 destroyers need to form up. Let's do this as well. Form up. And start moving in as well. Speed 36 knots. Yeah, go flank speed. We will hold fire for the time being. Look at all those torpedoes. Good thing I saw those from rather far away. And I suppose we will begin targeting that merchant ship. That's number 2 there. And we will build up our solution, C3 cargo. Can target her. It doesn't look like they're firing at us. I think the AI has given the retreat order. Of course, these are all C3 cargo ships. Number 8. And now it's really just going to be a mopping up operation. We're just going to close in nice and close. Cacao struck by a torpedo. Oh, wow, there was another salvo. What's the damage? It was a dud. Oh, gosh, we are lucky. We are lucky. I totally missed that salvo. Is there any more out here? Struck by dud torpedo. Oh. What a save. I think those American torpedoes are rather poor. I have bad detonators. Okay. Rudder midships. Targeting that C3. Alright, perfect. Well, like I said, this is just going to be mopping up. We're going to close this gap. I want to get nice and close before we start firing. Just so we can just easily wipe them up. Without blowing too much ammunition. It looks like this cargo ship's running away. That one has the right idea. Yeah, that's her out there. Oh, 2 of them are. Oh yeah, there's quite a gaggle of them over there. Okay, well, I'll cut now and get back to you soon. Okay, so our ships are nice and close. I figure I will show off the manual firing. So we're going to use our primary guns. Hold fire for now. And we will have Chikuma slowed down to 9 knots or so. Our solution's at 92%, but... oh, it's already getting hit. Okay, let's do this quickly. Narrow. No need to spot. Fire. And we'll just aim for right there. We'll watch the salvo. And it's a hit. So this is a pretty good way to micromanage your ships and just ensure hits almost constantly. Pretty hard to miss with the manual firing. It's something I really don't want to do all that often because it does seem a little cheap. But honestly, fighting merchant ships, I don't mind saving ammo. We have a pretty big fire on deck. Let's investigate that. Yeah, alright. Slow down even more. Down to, say, 9 knots. She's engaging that C3 cargo ship. This one's looking pretty rough. Still getting hits there. But yeah, that's a neat little feature that you can do. And we're just going to run alongside these C3s and pretty much just crush them. Have our secondaries. Our secondaries are opening fire. Aim for there. Yep, right in the bow. So yeah, that's the manual firing, and you can just switch it up. We can fire a salvo at this one. There we go. Hit. So yeah, I'm going to do that just so I can save ammo. That's a little tedious, but... Oh, I think those merchant ships are opening fire on us. Is that what's going on out there? Did I see? Yep, indeed, one of them is. It's going to be problematic. We'll start targeting her. Now, actually. Stop targeting her with our main director. Number 5 is the one shooting at us. It is a C3 cargo ship. We are going to have our primary guns swing around and fire at her. Fire. So they should be engaging number 5 type C3 cargo ship. Dead ahead. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, that C3 cargo ship is sinking. This one's still afloat, but she's pretty much done for. You could probably let her be. Alright. You can begin targeting this one. Oh, this one, please. We'll have you head up north. This one's getting bracketed by fire. Increase speed to 20 knots. Let's engage her. You can engage this C3 cargo ship. Fire some star shells overhead, and then we'll open up with our main guns. Yep, just like I said, a mopping up operation. Not going to be all that exciting, but it needs to be done. Well, here we are, the last cargo ship, really. This type C3 is pretty much done for. Our destroyers are just finishing it off. We could probably hold fire at this point, but our cruisers are going in on the last undamaged C3 cargo ship. As you can see, there's a lot of star shells over it, and I guess we can't call her undamaged any longer. She is certainly damaged at this point, and we're getting pretty frequent hits here. We've sustained light damage on our cruisers, but nothing really critical. Their guns do pack a punch, and these cargo ships are actually fighting it out, which is quite surprising. It seems like normally they just kind of sit there and let you destroy them, but it's good to see they're kind of fighting back. Not that they are much of a threat at all. But I just wanted to give you that little update. We're about to just sail right beside the C3 cargo ship, so it has a whole nother thing coming. Yeah, no high explosive or anything in our primary turrets, so we can't have any fun with those, but that's alright. It's only a matter of time. Well, here we have it. The last C3 cargo ship is sinking, so we are clear to leave the battle. And there we go. Command points gained 36, 75,000 tons of shipping sunk. Minor damage on Chikuma, but that should be repaired rather easily. Okay, continue. And that is another enemy task force all cleaned up. This task force is going to head back to Rabal. It's going to take them around a day to get up there so they can rearm. And Task Force 6 is going to take up defending Guadalcanal. They will retreat during the daytime whenever enemy aircraft are expected to be about. We have to remember there is an American carrier task force somewhere out here, although it has not been much of an issue recently. Anyway, I will keep you all updated of any developments that happen on the campaign map. Marine spotted near Guadalcanal. New aircraft. Let's get some Vals. They really only have this bomb configuration. One 250 kilogram bomb and two 60 kilogram bombs. Okay. Going to head towards that sub. All 4 of you. This convoy's coming up. We want to get rid of that sub before she has a chance to sink any of our convoy. The submarine I-40, come down here and patrol there. We want to keep Task Force 6 away from these aircraft. And I need to launch all of my spotter planes now. It's currently 5:08 in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and set up all of our scouts, see if there's anything else operating in the area, and then we will attack this American sub. Okay, our Vals are right over the target. Let's go to the tactical and start. Our warships are in the area, which is less than ideal. I was thinking of actually dispatching our 2 destroyers and having them engage this enemy submarine. She may be underwater because These guys are here. Let's use some time compression. Time compression not available. Oh, I hope she does not. I'll see how this encounter goes, I guess. Did not expect my warships to be on the map. It's kind of weird when things pop up and when things don't. Are we able to retreat? Leaving 180 seconds. Oh gosh. Wow, she launched? Okay. It's a full spread. Hard to port. Increase speed to 34 knots. Same with you. Hard to port, 34 knots. And hard to port. Same with you. All of our ships. That is so lame. This is what I was worried about. Come on, destroyer, you can turn. Get that rudder moving. There's a sub right there. I can see it on the it's a nice clear morning. All right, rudder and midships. Let's see how this spread develops. Okay, rudder and midships. Keep our battle wagons turning. Okay, you guys are gonna keep turning. All right, let's go for that sub. She is right there. Rudder and midships. Begin using active sonar. Reduce speed down to 11 knots. You will continue to close in on the target. Our Vals. Let's see what they can do. Come up here as well. Alright, this is our first taste of ASW as the IJN. Okay, rudder and midships. On all of our heavy stuff. Fubuki is closing in on the target. Slow down even further. We're pretty close. What's the sea state? Sea state's 2. We should be able to pick her up. Miyuki, come this way. And reduce speed down to 3 knots. Here, turn off active sonar. There we go. We picked her up on hydrophones. Guess we're not going to pick her up on active. That's fine. Even though she is at a pretty good angle here. It's nice that we can see her. Okay, let's set up our pattern. 5 seconds. We'll drop 2 patterns. 36 depth charges. Actually, you... orders... I'll stop. Miyuki, you will go in for the depth charge run. Increase speed to 10 knots. Actually, increase speed to 15 knots. Miyuki here is just going to maintain hydrophone contact with the enemy sub. Maybe just move like 2 knots. I am afraid of her launching. It is an American submarine, so it does have stern torpedo tubes, unlike our subs that we have been using as the IJN. Rudder and midships. So whenever hunting submarines in this game, you don't always want to be banging away on active. Your hydrophones are very good and have a much longer detection range than your active sonar. So it's good to slow down, be nice and slow. Maintain contact with the enemy while your other destroyer goes in and tries to intercept. We're going to increase speed to 4 knots, however, and start moving towards the sub, just so we can maintain contact. It does look like she is turning. She knows what's happening here. Yuki's moving in. And it's those stern torpedo tubes. That's really what I'm worried about. We can flip to the sub and see her. There she is. Probably a Gato class submarine. Nice and easy. Current speed is 18 knots. She's probably making 7. That's generally what the submarines do in this game. Okay, let's slow down to 15. I'll lay our pattern. Still maintaining contact. She's making a hell of a lot of noise, going 7 knots. Oh, she's going 8 knots. Wow, impressive. And we can't see her at periscope depth anymore, so... Okay. Maintain contact. Alright, this is the tricky part here. Yeah, unfortunately, I may have whiffed this here. We'll see. Turning radius is pretty darn tight. Pop right in front of her. Actually, I think this is salvageable. This is the difficult part with lining up your depth charge runs. Imagine how difficult it would have been in real life. Alright, rudder amidships. This is good. This is perfect. We'll wait to drop. We'll drop 4 patterns. We're going to sink this sub. Alright, 3. Begin rolling. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. And see, those depth charges look pretty good. Falling all around her. Nice, nice, nice. Unfortunately, not the best pattern ever. I kind of whiffed that at the end. Fubuki is going to come back around. We lost contact. Oh, there's a sub. And yeah, there we go. There's a hit. Alright, we're going to have Miyuki turn around, try to reestablish contact. And slow down. You will now be our beacon boat. Down to 0 knots. Fubuki, start heading up here. Did not mean for her to turn around. It's an accident. However, the sub was hit. I suppose we could go in for another run. Let's let her get some distance from us. Look at that. That was beautiful. She's probably going to start sinking, though. It looks like she does have flooding. Okay, increase speed, 7 knots. Okay, we're to starboard. I do have difficulty just controlling the destroyers and having them do exactly what I'm thinking, so lining these attack runs up do tend to be quite difficult. But we got a hit on her. Laying a pretty big pattern. That's how it was done. It's her speed, 9 knots. Jeez, this submarine's just hauling ass. That's impressive. Okay, let's try to turn and come up the rear here. Looks like she is turning. There we go. For some reason, when you plot a course, it doesn't always... I guess there's like a range limit or something. Doesn't always set. But I think we're going to have another good run here. We're currently making 10 knots. Let's bump it up to 14 knots. Fubuki's coming over here. Move right there, please. And now we slowly try to maneuver into a suitable position to begin our run. We'll drop... Let's just drop 2 patterns this time. It's our count, 24 depth charges. There were a few other submarines in the area. Is she coming up? Get ready to ram. She is. Alright, increase speed to 34 knots. Mounts, open fire. Rammer. Oh, that was not as exciting as I was hoping it would be. This is the second time I've tried ramming a submarine, and every time it's just been a massive letdown. But, alright, we'll peel away. We're not going to have this destroyer open fire on her, because with risking hitting our own ship, I'll stop. Is her deck gun opening up? Yeah, she's shooting at us. Alright, 29 knots, break away. Gosh. That was... I really wish you could ram them. Hit me right in the stack. Okay, begin firing. There we go. That's what I like to see. Slow down. 7 knots. Is she shooting star shells at us? What the Are we shooting star shells? No? There we go. It's sinking. Gosh. That's infuriating. That sub would have been, would have had some serious problems had she been rammed. Oh, well. She was shooting star shells, though. What an odd choice. I mean, I wasn't firing star shells unless I'm mistaken, but... Anyway, there's an enemy submarine sunk. That was quite good. That was quite fun. Now it's our first taste of ASW in this campaign as well. So I have not done it in a long time since that first little video. Can we see her? Yeah, there she is. Anyway, I suppose that will conclude today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it does really help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.